Yo, what is going on, guys? My name's Tally, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're reviewing a Drake album. Like, I did not expect this, I cannot lie. And in today's video, we're reviewing, like I said at the start, Drake's brand new album. What's it called? Honestly, Nevermind. What is it with Drake and these sassy names? Honestly, Nevermind. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, you're a grown ass man touting your album now. It's first you certified lover boy and all this, but hey, whatever. We're here to talk about the music. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know Drake was dropping some type of project. Like I heard on Twitter, because niggas somehow always have information on Twitter. The people were saying that he was supposed to drop a mixtape like a week ago, a couple of days ago, something like that. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fair enough. Like a little summer mixtape. I was like, okay, summer's I'm literally in summer right now. Like, as you know, that's why I'm being active when it comes to uploading videos. And I was like, okay, Drake returning for the summer, fair enough. I might get some hard hitting bangers or whatever. Then it came to Thursday. I was waiting for the Joy Badass album. This nigga said he delayed it. Now we know why he delayed it, because Drake dropped. But at the time I didn't know, I was like, oh, god damn it, what am I gonna do now? I was so looking for the album and he delayed it. And then it came out of nowhere. People were tweeting, yo, Drake's about to drop an album. It's an album. And then Drake posted on his Instagram, honestly, Nevermind, 7th studio album. I'm like, oh, it's an album? I thought this was gonna be a mixtape. But then again, I'm a huge Drake fan, so I was just excited to hear a Drake project. I'm always on. And then it later on came out on Twitter that this album was going to be a dance/house album. And I was like, no way is Drake making a whole album about with dance. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna act here and sit like I'm the biggest, like I'm a big Drake fan, but I'm not that big of a fan where I would want a whole album just of dance. I'd rather an R&B album, a rap album, fuck it, even Afrobeats album will suit Drake more. But I respect him for going to a different directions, you know? So I came in with an open mind. I didn't have no expectations to the album. As soon as I found out it was a dance album, I said, yeah, I'd let go of all of my expectations. Don't want to hear no some bangers. I just came in, listened to the album. I woke up, I checked Twitter, I'm like, yo, let me see what Twitter saying about this album. I always check out, because obviously I live in the UK and albums come out at 5 AM UK time. So 9 times out of 10, I do not stay up unless it's a massive act that I fuck with, that drops an album like a Kai, Uzi, J. Cole type shit, you know what I'm saying? Last time I stayed up for an album for 5 AM release was J. Cole's The Off Season, which is a whole year ago. But you get the gist. So I'm like, oh, okay, let me see what Twitter's talking about. Some people on Twitter like, yo, this album's mid. Yo, Drake, what is this, bro? This is just elevator music. This is H&M music, bro. Retail workers are in the mud right now. I'm like, ain't no way Drake dropped the mid album. But I still had an open mind. Because sometimes Twitter be tweaking when it comes to album. So I listened to it. I was like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. And in my honest opinion about this album, you might hate me for this, but it's honestly not that bad. It's not Drake's worst album. I don't get how people are saying this is Drake's worst album. And I really hate fucking Twitter specifically. Because when Drake switches it up, oh bro, we don't want to hear this. Go back to the old Drake, oh this is ass. But if Drake made an album with just rap bangers, oh my god Drake, you're not Kanye, you're not Kendrick, bro, this is me, bro, switch it up, we're tired of this sound. Like, you genuinely, when you get to an artist like a Drake, where you're huge, you're the biggest artist in the fucking world, like, you genuinely cannot win when it comes to fan bases. You cannot win. You do something, a side of your fan base is pissed. You do another thing that's completely the opposite, the other side of the fan base is pissed. Like, you cannot win. I honestly don't mind this Drake album. Does he have better dancehall songs or like a house song? Yeah, he does. I feel like he was trying to go with this idea with more life, but he also added like rap bangers and R&B songs and more life. Here, he's just pure dance. Just take it. Hear me sing for 12, 13 songs and then you can have a rap banger with 21 at the end. I don't think the album was amazing because what Drake's trying to do, he hasn't perfected, I don't feel like. And this album was made in under 6 months. There's no way he just drops your beat and he start making a whole dance album. This happened after he signed that $500 million deal, which is around, I think, April, maybe March, early this year. So it's barely been 3 months since Drake's been working on the album. That's what I'm assuming anyway. This nigga couldn't be working on the album for like 2 years and I will never know. The songs dialect on the first listen were Text Go Green, A Keeper, Massive, Flight Booked, Overdrive, Downhill, and Jimmy Cooks with 21 Savage. So that's like 6 songs. Is it a mid album? I would say it is mid. And I will say CLB is bad. People are also saying that this is better than CLB, which is not. People are also saying this is Drake's worst album, which is not. Views is a god awful album. I don't understand the people that like it. It's an hour and 20 minutes of Drake just doing his best in Caribbean impression, Jamaican impression, UK impression. Like, no, it's not entertaining. It's not entertaining. If I want to listen to that, I'm gonna listen to actual people to do it well, bro. I'm gonna listen to those Jamaican eyes, those British eyes, those Caribbean eyes. I'm not gonna listen to Drake. I feel like More Life was a more natural, less forced way to add Caribbean style and stuff like that to his music, especially songs like Passion Fruit and Fake Love and stuff like that. Way simpler, more natural way. I feel like Drake, he really forced it in views. That's why I don't like it. I don't think the songs are necessarily bad. Because obviously there's bangers like One Dance, Controller, you know what I'm saying? There's bangers on the album, but the lows on this album are really low. Because he just sounds like another nigga. He just sounds like an impression. It's like you told someone, yo bro, do your best Drake impression over this Drake type beat. That's exactly what he sounded like. Do your best Caribbean impression on this beat. It's boring. CLB has way more bangers than views. That's why I think this album he just released is way better than views, like way better. At least Drake is trying something new that sounds not original, but kind of original, especially with him. People love saying, no, this is not a new style of music, but for a whole album, to do this for a whole album, this is a new style of music for Drake. Doing it for 1-2 songs on fucking CLB or Big Line, what was it called? Dark Lane Lambo Tapes, or yeah, I think that's what it's called, Dark Lane Lambo Tapes. It's cool, but for a whole album, you gotta keep the viewers, I guess the listeners in this instance, you gotta keep them interested. And Drake just didn't do that for me, bro. I came into a song, I was like, oh, let me say someone's thing. What song was it? Was it Currents? No, it's Calling My Name, but the song was so good. It was brilliant at the first half. And then this nigga kept saying, pussy's calling my name. And it just ruined the song. You're 35. You're 35, Drake. You're pushing 40. Telling me the pussy's calling your name. I don't care like that. I don't care. You're 35, bro. At 35, man. Talk about Adonis, bro. Talk about Adonis. Please, I want to hear some fatherhood, bro. I want to hear how being a father became the greatest thing in your life. How you overcame the fact that the Pusha T leaked the child that you're going to teach to the world or whatever, bro. I want to hear that. I don't want to hear you talking about fucking bitches, bro. You were doing that back in 2010, and now you're still doing this 12 years later. I don't want to hear this. I feel like for Drake to do this as a whole album, it was very bold of him, but I do respect it because this is clearly what he wants to do. No one told him, yo, bro, you have to do a dance album now, and then you got to do a Spanish album next, and then a German album. Like, no one told him to do that. No one told him to do, yo, you have to do a dance album. He just wanted to do one, and I respect it. I respect any artist that goes out of his comfort zone to do what he wants and not really listen to the fans. Because at the end of the day, listen to the fans will be your own demise, because the fans don't want just one specific thing. They want this, that, and the third, and they want to perfect it to the best of his ability. But you can't perfect everything that the fans want. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, Drake is supposed to drop another album after this. Apparently, there's going to be an EP first, which is going to be a Scary Hours EP. Hopefully, he comes in with actually hard hitting songs. Because yeah, this is cool, but I'm not going to come back to it like that. Like, I'll listen to it if I'm like in the mood or something. Like, say like I'm in the whip, I'm with the homies. They give me the aux, but we're all like in the chill vibe. But I'm not gonna put no high shit, but I'm gonna put this on. We can all vibe out in the whip, bro. Talk about stories and stuff like that. But then again, I'm not gonna listen to this by myself like that. Unless I'm in that mood, I'm not gonna listen to it like that. And I'm only in the mood to listen to like chilled vibe songs when the sun is out. And I live in the UK, so the sun is very rarely out. Today is one of the only days that the sun's out. Maybe that's why I like the song. Like the album. I don't think this is Drake's best body work by any means, but Drake has way like 5, 6, 7 way better albums than this. I think we're past the days of Drake making great music. I mean, like Take Care, Nothing Was the Same, If You Really This Is Too Late. Like music like that, I think we're past those days. So people need to stop expecting that type of Drake. Drake has proven multiple times that he's not the same person anymore that was making those type of songs. He's not in the same element. He's not in the same mindset. He's not there anymore. As much as I love Drake, I'm a huge Drake fan, but I could even see it with my own two eyes. That's why I don't come with expectations anymore when it comes to Drake albums. Ever since Drake dropped Scorpion and that shit was garbage, I start coming into Drake albums with expectations. And it's the niggas that come into Drake albums with expectations. They're calling this ass. They're not open-minded. They don't want to, you know what I'm saying, give this a chance. They just say, oh my god, Drake, you're terrible, melodies, And there's something I realized as well. But this is just towards Twitter, you know. I've been on Twitter since 2014. Obviously, my account will not say that because I had multiple suspended accounts and stuff like that. But I've been on Twitter since 2014. And I've been following Drake ever since the More Life release date. And I'm telling you right now, every single album since More Life, so More Life, Scorpion, I don't count Care Package, Dark Lane Lamo Tape, CLB, and this one have all had negative receptions on Twitter. Every single one of them. Yo, bro, Drake fell off. Yo, oh my god, bro, this song is ass. People were hating on Passion Fruit when it first came out. I seen it with my own two eyes. And now we're 5-6 years later on, and people are saying, yo, More Life's a classic. Yo, Passion Fruit is an insane song. Yo, Scorpio wasn't even that bad, bro. It's overhated. Look what time does to you. I thought that we learned from the whole Red situation to not really judge albums on the first listen. Obviously, you can judge them on the first listen, but don't be like, oh my god, this is ass, I'm not gonna come back to it ever again. Don't do that. I thought we learned that from that situation, because now look at Whole Red. Everybody loves Whole Red, and everybody claims to be the #1 defender on Christmas Day. You win, bro. You're calling it mid with me. I will admit, I have a video on my YouTube channel of me calling Whole Red mid. I cannot claim I was defending the album on Christmas. I cannot. I'm sorry. I thought it was made on Christmas. I gave it a few listens, and then over time, the album clicked, and that was one of my favorite albums of the 20th century. Decade, I mean, not century. To conclude the video, because I feel like I've been talking for a long time. Do I think this is Drake's worst album? No. Do I think this is a good Drake album? Not really. Do I respect him for experimenting? Yeah. If I was to give it a rating, I'd probably give it like a 5.5, a 6. Like, it's not bad, but it's also not like, oh my god, like eye-catching, I need to come back to this. I don't feel like that with the Drake album. I don't feel like, oh my god, I need to come back to this album right now, because this song was crazy, and this was crazy, and this was crazy. I don't feel like that. Except for the 21 Savage song, I don't feel like that. Drake has multiple bad albums, but he also has the worst album, which is Views. If you play this at Redden, where most of the music stuff is like EDM, this will go crazy because it fits the vibe. But obviously, to your average rap listener, they're not gonna like this. Even Drake fans are having a hard time defending this, you know. But yeah, my favorite song, it would be the 21 Savage song, 100%. But if we're talking about the dance section of the album, my favorite songs would probably be Massive, Downhill, and Akio. Those are my top 3 of the dance section. But overall, my favorite song would be Jimmy Cooks. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like. Let me know what you think about this Drake album. Were you surprised that he dropped just a random album? Random? Because I certainly was, because I thought it was going to be a mixtape. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What did you think about the Drake album? Let me know in the comment down below, or tweet it at me at YouWasRight1600. Also, follow the TikTok down below. We're trying to go up, trying to blow up for the summer once again, like we did last year. But anyways, have a good day, have a good life. Talk to you man in the bit, yeah. Stay safe. Peace.